Welcome back, friends, to Top 10 Nerd. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers. Before we begin, hit that thumbs up button so we know you're not a bot. And let us know down in the comments what you love most about the Silver Surfer. With that, let's get to today's list of the top 10 alternate versions of Silver Surfer. In at number 10, the Keeper. This alternate version of the Silver Surfer comes to us from Earth 691 and wins Best Dressed in my humble opinion. Because he was given the name the Keeper, Rad wears a red cloak accompanied by quantum bands and his cosmic surfboard. The quantum bands were a gift from Eon when he became the protector of the universe, after Eon convinced him it was Earth's destiny to be conquered. This version of the Silver Surfer has tremendous physical strength, which is increased by the quantum bands he wears, giving him enough strength to even take on Galactus. Number 9, the Searcher. This version comes to us from Earth 1610 and arrived on Earth after Reed Richards mistook him for a star. No, not a celebrity, an actual star. He was attempting to harness it for some reason. Although his appearance did stir up the entire planet, as you would imagine, and in the comic book, Norrin summons his master, aka the King Without Enemies, who the Human Torch would later brand as Psycho Man. Initially, the Searcher leads this villain to Earth so he can control the population under his mind control, in hopes of the Psycho Man forgiving his earlier actions of destroying the control he had on Zenn-La. Once the villain had complete control over Earth, the Searcher enlisted the help of the Fantastic Four to help him defeat other Silver Surfer assassins and eventually overthrow the King. Number 8, Earth 2149. Aka the Zombieverse, this version of the Silver Surfer arrived on Earth in a similar fashion to that of his Earth counterpart in 616. However, when he arrives, the Earth is completely plagued by zombies, and in Marvel Zombies Volume 1, poor Norrin is overwhelmed by the zombie superheroes, finally meeting his demise when the Hulk tears him to shreds. And when Galactus arrives, just as he did in the 616 universe, to consume Earth, he searches for his herald, the Silver Surfer, only to find that, well, he's been eaten by zombies. Poor Norrin. A fun fact with this version though, specifically because I know you're wondering what happens when a zombie eats someone with such great power. Well, every zombie that consumed Norrin ended up possessing a small fraction of his power cosmic. In at number 7, Earth X. This version of the Silver Surfer comes to us from Earth 9997 and is again very similar to that of the 616 universe. Except in this universe, Norrin actually convinces Reed Richards to use his scientific expertise to create a new Galactus because, well, he turned the old one into a star. Such a fascination with stars. I love this version though because Norrin's lover was also gifted with the power cosmic, allowing her to join the Silver Surfer and cruise through space together. I mean, how nice is that? Sadly, it didn't last that long. When they were brought to Earth in the fight against the Celestials, she was killed in battle, and as a result, the Silver Surfer stayed on Earth to protect the Human Torches made to burn out the Terrigen mist from Earth's atmosphere. Number 6, Squad Comics. This awkward teenage version of the Silver Surfer comes to us from Earth 11911. He's part of the Marvel Superhero Squad series, and it's quite entertaining. It also includes great moments like Norrin giving his friends a lift on his cosmic surfboard. And let's not forget that comic book where he's dressed as a cowboy. They did a lot of really fun things with this series, and I'm happy that they included the Silver Surfer. Number 5, Baby Surfer. Back-to-back babyface surfers. Except in this version from Earth 71912, the Silver Surfer is an actual baby. Well, toddler. In A Babies vs. X Babies, we get a battle of epic proportions from the superhero babies that utterly destroys the neighborhood. Even though he's just a toddler, the Silver Baby Surfer possesses these same powers and abilities as his counterpart in Earth 616. Number 4, Infinity Gauntlet Surfer. In this fantastic What If series, we find out just what would happen if the Silver Surfer possessed the Infinity Gauntlet. Well, in What If Volume 2, number 49, we see just what would happen. Once he has the Infinity Gauntlet, it makes him the god of the universe. Slowly but surely, he becomes obsessed with the power and turns reality into a paradise. It doesn't sound that bad, but it gets bad. And before he becomes completely corrupted by its power, he changes death into a more elegant being and brings back his love Shalabah, who ultimately makes the surfer give up this power. Number 3, Fantastic Five. In another great what if comic book, namely What If the Silver Surfer Had Not Escaped Earth, which is volume 2 number 22, we see just what happens when Norrin from Earth 912 had stayed on Earth. In this alternate version, he becomes a member of the Fantastic Four, making them the Fantastic Five. And in this comic book, the Silver Surfer is trapped in Hades in order to save his teammates, where Mephisto would torture him for years. Soon though, he was able to coerce the villain into attacking Earth again so that he could be free to move around. Following that, he convinced Mephisto into destroying his body, which left his spirit to burn the villain for all of eternity. Number 2. Silverback Surfer. In Marvel Apes the Prime 8 series, we get to see what a cross of a silverback gorilla and the Silver Surfer would look like. Combine that with a wide-scale zombie invasion and you're gifted with pure awesomeness. Plus, he's rocking a pretty cool cosmic banana-shaped surfboard. And as a result, we get some great action from the Silverback Surfer and even get to see some superhero apes turned into zombies. Lastly, at our number 1 spot, Carnage Cosmic. This is by far the coolest alternate version of the Silver Surfer I've ever seen. And after the Silver Surfer binded with the Carnage symbiote, it transformed him into Carnage Cosmic. Even the likes of Spider-Man, Justice, Firestar, and the Avengers could not defeat him in battle, allowing him to fly away and cause even more mayhem. And once Firestar was able to damage the Carnage symbiote just enough that the Silver Surfer was able to escape and gain control over his body, he then saw that his only option was to fly himself and the symbiote into the sun, thus sadly destroying both Carnage and the Silver Surfer. And that has been the top 10 alternate versions of Silver Surfer. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new here to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Also, let us know down in the comments which version was your favorite. Plus, if you're craving more videos like this one, all you gotta do is click the playlist on the screen. From Top 10 Nerd, I'm Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.